Okay, in this lecture, we are going to talk about something called musical typing. Musical typing is where you can play the notes of a musical keyboard by hitting the buttons on your Mac keyboard. It's really straightforward and can be really handy if you don't have a MIDI controller available to you. Let's first click on the plus button over here to create a new software instrument. This will open up the default electric piano. If you have your MIDI controller plugged in, then play a few of the keys so you can just hear some of the preset sounds. If you don't have your MIDI controller plugged in or you don't have a MIDI controller, don't worry, we can use musical typing. Musical typing can be really useful when you need to quickly put a couple of notes in, or if you are producing music on a MacBook when traveling. We bring up the musical typing keyboard by hitting Command K on your keyboard, or by going to Window, Show Musical Typing. We also have hide musical typing on here too, or we can hide musical typing by clicking the X or by hitting Command K again. The keys on your Mac keyboard link up to the keys on the musical typing keyboard. A, S, and D, for example, are the white notes going along, and the black notes are W and E. We can also change the octaves by clicking the octaves here at the bottom, or by hitting the key Z for octaves down, or X for octaves up. You will see the blue area on the small keyboard above Shift when we change the octaves. This is the area on the keyboard that we are using. Next to the octaves, we have the C and V keys, which tell us the velocity. This is how hard we hit the keys on the keyboard. Right now it's set to 98, but we can change this to a higher velocity, which makes it sound like the keys are being hit harder. With a lower velocity, it will make the notes sound like the keys are being hit softer. If I hit C or V now, you'll see that the velocity number goes up or down. 0 is our minimum or no sound, and 127 is our maximum velocity. Tab is also a sustain key, so if we hold down Tab, it will hold down the note, similar to a sustain pedal. It will hold down more than one note or chords too. We also have pitch bend, which is controlled with the 1 and 2 keys. This bends the note lower with 1 and higher with 2. We also have modulation with the keys 3 to 8. 8 with the most modulation and 3 to turn off the modulation. We also have another view if we hit this small keyboard button up here on the left. Going back to the other view, like I said before, Command K hides the musical typing, the same as bringing it up. Okay, this lecture was all about musical typing. Musical typing can come in handy if you want to quickly put down a few notes, or if you don't have a MIDI controller available to you at that moment in time.